What if I said the man who stood outside a prison for 6 whole years, through cold, controversy, and quiet, just saw his whole life fall apart because of a single hidden camera? Yes, the loyalty king himself, Papoose, reportedly dropped to the floor after seeing something he never imagined he'd witness in his lifetime. Eazy the block captain and Remy Ma, together. Not in a recording studio, not performing live, not in a fantasy, in a hotel room, under the sheets, caught clearly on security footage. That footage has now leaked, and it's savage. What was meant to be a secret getaway became total public. Shame. Did Eazy truly believe no one would discover it? Did Remy forget that in 2025, cameras are everywhere? And most importantly, how long has Papoose been blind to reality? Because if this footage is real, and everything points to yes, we're not just dealing with cheating. We're witnessing the biggest betrayal in hip-hop relationship history. Let's be clear, this isn't merely drama. It's a total betrayal saga, starring the very couple who once delivered black love goals and viral Instagram couple therapy moments. But now, that flawless image is broken, shattered, and the fragments, they're spread across timelines, soaked in scandal. Because yes, Remy Ma and Eazy the block captain were caught in the most embarrassing way imaginable. One hotel, one bed, and one crystal clear security camera. And just like that, the man who stood firm through prison and public attacks now stands alone, with evidence, with fury, and with a shattered crown. Remy Ma, since the mixtape days, this woman has had Papoose standing strong through everything. Prison sentences, courtroom battles, cheating rumors, industry feuds, and lyrical showdowns. He didn't just stay, he helped craft her comeback. But this right here, this isn't a mixtape diss, this is a bedroom betrayal. Captured in 4K, replayed like a nightmare for the one man who never signed up for the part. An anonymous insider from the hotel, let's call them room service, revealed the scandal unfolded in a luxury penthouse suite in downtown Atlanta. The kind of place where the sheets cost more than your monthly rent. And do not disturb might as well be carved into the headboard. Remy was said to be in town for a private business meeting. You know, that classic celeb phrase used when they're about to get caught doing something they shouldn't. And guess who just happened to be in town? Eazy the block captain. The very guy fans had been suspicious of from the start, ever since Remy began managing him like she was shaping more than just a battle rap career. Remember those uncomfortable interviews? The ones where questions about Eazy made Remy stumble over her words? Yeah, now it all adds up. While Papoose was supposedly home, filming content for his latest book release, aiming to redefine black love after real battles, Remy and Eazy were reportedly redesigning their positioning strategies in a king-sized bed. Plot twist. It wasn't the kind of battle move Papoose ever anticipated. But wait, it gets even worse. Security footage reportedly captured from the penthouse hallway camera shows Remy arriving just before midnight, alone, dressed all in black, her face buried deep in a hoodie as if she knew she shouldn't be seen. Then, 22 minutes later, Eazy the block captain walks in, carrying nothing but a phone and a serious attitude. After that, silence. They stay inside for 7 hours. No hotel staff come in, no room service, no hair or makeup team, just darkness, stillness, and betrayal simmering behind closed doors. Now maybe you're thinking, hold on, what if they were just discussing lyrics? Maybe they were exhausted, maybe it was innocent. Sure, and maybe that leaked audio of Eazy whispering, "You know this was bound to happen," was part of a new freestyle. But let's not insult our intelligence. This wasn't a writing session, it was an erasing session. Erasing vows, erasing trust, wiping away every ounce of loyalty Papoose gave to Remy like their souls were connected. And the ultimate slap in the face? It wasn't just the event, it was how Papoose learned the truth. Sources say Papoose received a call from a hotel security manager 2 days after the incident. At first, he assumed it was about fraud. Perhaps someone used his card to book a room in his name. But what he uncovered was far worse, much worse. What he got wasn't a bill. It was a betrayal receipt captured in high definition, dated, and etched deep into his heart. He reportedly got a USB drive, sent anonymously to his doorstep inside a plain manila envelope. No return address. Just a single handwritten note. Watch this alone. And on that drive, exactly what he feared. The footage, the betrayal, the proof. Papoose, known for his calm, composed nature, allegedly dropped to his knees in the middle of his living room as the video played. One source said he sat there completely silent for over 3 hours. Another said he tried calling Remy. No answer, no explanation. Just one cryptic Instagram story from her that said, "Sometimes silence is protection." Protected from what exactly? Reality? Accountability? Because this wasn't just some minor slip-up. It came off calculated, like a quiet plan to drift away from a long-term relationship without ever filing for divorce. And now, all thanks to one overly curious hotel employee and a dangerously revealing flash drive, everything's out in the open. The fans? They're not staying silent. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, completely overrun with reactions. Comments like, "Homewrecker captain strikes again." Papoose didn't wait all that time for this. So much for black love. That flash drive? It wasn't just proof, it was a bomb. The betrayal didn't just sting, it played out. Like a movie. A real-time drama fit for Netflix. And let's be honest, this isn't the trio's first time caught in a messy web. Remember that wild battle rap scuffle last summer? Whispers began when Remy and Eazy seemed a bit too cozy backstage. Or the 2024 BET Awards. Papoose looked like a shadow of himself in every shot, rigid, distant, and clearly disconnected from the woman beside him. Looking back, it all makes sense. Papoose was the only one left out of the script all along. Here's the chilling truth. If this much is already public, what else remains hidden? Was this just one mistake, or the tip of a darker, deeper story kept under wraps? Just when we thought the worst was over and the damage was done, the story took another turn. Darker, more unsettling. Secrets that were meant to stay buried now threatened to unravel everything. The surface drama was only the beginning. What lies beneath could change everything we thought we knew, pushing the narrative into even more dangerous territory. The real story? It's far from over. The footage wasn't just out there, it was exposed. Think night vision mode, dual perspectives, active audio, and a ticking timestamp. A high-level surveillance release, clearly leaked by someone who didn't want silence, they wanted chaos. The anonymous uploader claimed the video was pulled from a secure, staff-only monitoring system. And once it reached the shadowy depths of Reddit and a handful of Telegram threads, it detonated, like throwing a grenade into the core of hip-hop's most devoted relationship. Let's break it down. The clip reportedly captures Remy Ma stepping into the suite at exactly 11:47 p.m. Hoodie stays on until the door clicks shut. Then she sets her bag down, slips off the jacket, and starts pacing. She seems anxious, uneasy, like she's bracing for something. Less than 20 minutes later, Eazy the block captain arrives. No knock, no pause. Like he had access, like he'd been there before. And then comes the moment. The one that stopped the internet cold. No handshake, no hug, just a kiss. Slow, intentional, not some accident. The kind of kiss that quietly confesses, this isn't new. That kiss went on for 12 whole seconds, long enough to hush even the harshest critics, long enough to validate every whisper, every doubt. Afterward, the two slip out of frame, heading toward the bedroom. The hallway lights fade. The footage stays still for nearly an hour, until the sound comes back. Motion activates the mic, and what it captures shifts. The entire story. Suddenly, things aren't just scandalous, they're undeniable. A whisper, soft, unmistakable. Eazy's voice. He was never meant to find out this way. Not if he found out. Not possibly, he wasn't supposed to. That one line turned everything upside down. This wasn't a slip fueled by liquor. It wasn't some impulsive blur. It was deliberate, thought out. A secret carefully guarded by two people treating Papoose like a side note in the very story where he should have been the lead. The internet didn't just react when the clip ended, it erupted. Hashtags like Atras, Remy and Eazy, and Papoose deserves better took over every feed. One viral post said, Papoose gave her everything. She handed it to Eazy. Past moments now feel like red flags. That press conference? Remy laughed off the Eazy question. Now it reads like a quiet admission. Eazy's bars had betrayal written in plain sight for months. Sources say Remy emotionally checked out ages ago, and Eazy reignited her fire. Whispers from both circles say it wasn't a secret. Just one Papoose wasn't told. Then came the haunting, fake but viral text. You already broke him, just not out loud. For months, the clues were obvious. We just didn't see them. Remy brushed off questions about Eazy, calling him just gifted. But now it feels like a secret. Admission. Eazy's songs hinted at betrayal, and insiders say Remy emotionally checked out on Papoose long ago. When Eazy arrived, everything shifted. Vibes, closeness, chemistry. A source close to Eazy said, they weren't hiding it at all. Then, viral texts surfaced from Remy. I'm afraid to hurt him. Eazy replied, you already have. Papoose went quiet, unfollowed Remy, and fan pages disappeared. This is more than a scandal, it's a brand breaking down. Loyalty ended, and the internet saw it.